I brought a sweater outside, like my new fall sweater, and I don't even need it. I feel like it's like 25 degrees out here, Celsius. So you guys, what I wanted to do today to keep it a little bit lighthearted and kind of keep with the theme of the week is just hang out with you guys Saturday morning over here in Ottawa, Canada, and I just wanted to have a little bit of a morning coffee talk with you guys and just go over some questions that I get and answer some of like the most popular ones that you guys send me. Hands down, the most popular question that I get, by the way, has to be, what kind of dog is Carl? And also the biggest request is to do like a Carl video. So I was thinking of doing like a day in the life of Carl and sharing like the food that we feed him, like when he goes on walks. Hopefully we capture some of the craziness that he does, but he is a Morkie, so half Yorkie, half Maltese, and I think that he has like some bear in there somewhere or something. He's like a whole other breed, and he definitely doesn't look like other Morkies, so we aren't really sure, but that's what we were told. And he's about 7 pounds. He's 2 years old and a total terror. Let's do this. Do you guys love my coffee mug? So we just got our new coffee machine. I shared that with you guys in my fall haul video, and I am obsessed. I got to use it for the first time this morning. I shared it all on Snapchat and on Instagram, so make sure that you guys are following along over there. I literally did like the full video of how I used it, and I didn't really feel like I needed to do a YouTube tutorial because that's not really what my channel is about. And that was one of the first questions that I wanted to talk about. I got a question this morning. Usually all of these questions come from Snapchat, and I do try and read every single one of your DMs. And someone asked, how do you go about starting a YouTube channel? Like, what tools do you use? What camera do you use? What's the best method of doing all of that? And like being motivated to film every single day or every single week and staying consistent with it. And how do you grow a following? And that's like a loaded question in itself. But one of my biggest opinions in all of this, because I went the wrong way on this, and I guess you can kind of learn from my mistakes, is I wanted everything to be perfect before I started my channel and before I started growing a following on YouTube and on social media. And I feel like I could do this in depth for Instagram as well. And my biggest tip for you is to stop trying to be perfect. Like, stop waiting to have the perfect camera before you start filming. Like, you guys wouldn't even know it, but I use my phone for half of my videos. Like yesterday's fall haul, all of the footage filmed out and about was just on my phone because I didn't have a camera on me. But for being real, this is like the greatest camera ever. P.S. I just got the iPhone X yesterday, and I'm so excited. You guys let me know in the comments if you got one and like which color you got, because I really couldn't decide. And I was like, we don't have time to think about this. Just order it. So I'm super pumped, and apparently the video capabilities are even better on that. So if you're looking for, a new camera phone or a new tool to use, maybe that could be your best bet for right now. But you don't need like this super awesome setup. And if you look at some of my first videos, like the video that is super cringeworthy, that when we got Carl, it has like 6,000 views last time I checked, and it is not even filmed the right way. Like it's awful, and I'm so shy in it, and I'm like, hi guys, and like super weird. I feel like I should do a video of like me watching my first videos because it's so embarrassing. But you have to start somewhere, and that's my biggest tip to you, is just start. Figure out like the top 3 things or 4 things that you're going to talk about and just go. And they have to be things that like you truly care about and you truly nerd out over. And secondly, your purpose for having a channel should not be, it needs to be greater than like to build a following and to build like a large followership, or to like make money and make, boost posts and have like ads on your videos and stuff like that. Like, it needs to go deeper. Like, you have to have a reason why. For me, my reason is I just love to create stuff. Like, the feeling that I get when I film a video, edit it out for you guys, like share all the like the behind the scenes footage and everything, and I get that out, the feeling when I hit publish and I start to get comments from you guys of like, I needed this today, like the one that I shared this week of how to overcome fear and like what people think about you and how just to stop caring about that. When I put out a video like that and I get comments, like, that's fuel for my soul. It makes me so happy to be able to reach people from all over the world and to be able to like have this group of friends. That's why I was saying like I would love to do a book club with you guys, because I just feel like it's such a cool community. So you need to be able to have a bigger reason if you're going to build a YouTube channel. So that answers one of my Q&As. Let's take a sip. I need so much coffee today. I am like lacking sleep with this month of videos, but I love it. And I vowed to get a video up every single day. I can't believe I stuck to it. Like, I'm still in awe. Like, we can make it to Halloween. But what I've done is really just kind of made it a priority. And when you make things a priority in your life, you'll make it happen. It's like anything else, you know, if you make it a priority to be your healthiest and your most fit, that's gonna be my top priority for November. And I'm gonna share that with you guys all through November, because it's one thing to do like the January 1st fit thing and to care about your health and fitness for like a whole 2 weeks in January. And it's so crazy how you see all of the gyms that are filled in and they're empty by like mid-February. And I feel like I have a really solid solution that I don't need to constantly try and reset every 1st of January and feel like I've fallen off track by mid-February. And that's why I'm choosing to kind of go through it all in November with my select few fit BFFs, which a couple of them have already gotten started, and we're gonna get started this, I think it would be Wednesday, right? November 1st. That's when we're all getting started. So we're gonna prep. We're gonna meal prep. That's another big question that I get, and that was a huge question I got. Can you do another meal prep video that's updated? Yes. One of my most popular videos ever was my meal prep video, and it's awful. See, I could do, like, I just wanna do like a side-by-side of me watching my videos and being like, what the heck is this? Like, you guys, if you think it, like, trust me, so do I. Whenever I look back, I'm like, what is that? But at the same time, it was me getting started and me finding my footing. Like, trust me, I'm well aware of the chaos that has happened on my channel. So that was what I wanted to talk to you guys about, was priorities and, you know, health and fitness, how to stay motivated in your health and fitness. You need to find a solution that works for you. You need an accountability system, which is why I want like 20 fit girlfriends, BFFs, to work out with me throughout the month of November and December. And I think that's like the biggest secret, is if you have people that hold you accountable and you have a system that works, it's like zero excuses, it'll work. But the number one reason why you fail is it's just not a priority to you. So that goes with like anything in life. If you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to crush on social media, if you want to work your side business that you're like trying to stay home full time and like quit your 9-to-5 job that you hate, it just needs to become a priority to you. Same thing with health and fitness. So, you know, set aside time to maybe establish like what is a priority right now in your life. And for me, it's super simple. Health is number one, because if you don't have your health, nothing else really matters. So my health is number one, which falls into like fitness and eating clean and all of that. My second is my family, specifically my husband. Carl falls into that somewhere because he's a third wheel. And my third is my career and my passion, which is this. So if you can sit down and like actually take the time to figure out what your priorities are, I think that you could see a huge shift in your life from that alone. What else do we have? One of the other questions that I got was to do some sort of video with Andre, and I asked him this morning, this is like a look into our life. So we were having breakfast this morning, we were having our coffee. I can't say coffee without taking a sip. Oh, there's Carl, of course. Okay, he can be a part of it. If my battery dies because I'm letting him into this video, I'm gonna die. All right, well, you guys get one of your wishes. Everybody always asks, like, can Carl be in more videos? Hello, everyone. You guys, we taught him a new trick. He can almost do it. He can sit pretty now. He's very smart, but it's because he's food motivated. That's the only reason why he can do tricks. He can sit pretty and he can wave. It's so cute. Not like this is me, obviously, but he can like, it's really cute. I'll try and get it on Snapchat. So one of the big questions that I got was, hey, can we see a video of you and Andre doing like a Q&A and answering how you guys work together, just like relationship stuff. So I don't know if you guys know this, my husband and I, Andre is his name, so he wanted to do, we were asked to do a Q&A. He did not want to do it today. And he was like, well, we can do it eventually, but he's like, at least let me like shave my beard and like shave my head and let me like look good and like get like my workout in and feel good about myself before I go on camera. I was like, sure. So what we're gonna do is probably do a video, but you guys let us know what you want to hear from us. So what I was saying, we've been together since I am 15 years old and I'm 30 years old. So you could do the math. And yeah, we dated for, how long did I think we dated for 10 years and we've been married for 5. And we got married in Turks and Caicos. You know, it'd be really cool. You know what I can do? I don't think I can share it on my YouTube channel. I actually reached out to them. So our videographers are like friends of ours and they're super cool people. And if you guys ever need a wedding videographer, the best. Shout out to Moho is the name of their videography company. And they specifically do weddings and they're like the best of the best. And the majority of my wedding budget went to the video and to the food. That's all I cared about. I was like, I don't care where we are because we're on an island, so it's going to be beautiful regardless. I care about good food and really nice video. I didn't even really care that much about the pictures, although they were gorgeous, but what I'll do is I'll link the highlight video. It's like a 3-minute video. I feel like we kind of look the same in the video. It was only 5 years ago, but it's really cool. They did a really good job on it. So I'll link their video down below because I can't upload it myself to YouTube. It'll get pulled because of the music. So it's like a Vimeo link. Anyways, you guys can go watch that. But yeah, Andre and I have been together pretty much my whole life. He helped raise me. He turned me into the person that I am today for sure. I definitely have my work ethic and like my hustle because of him. He keeps me in line too in terms of like, that sounded so bad. It's not, I'm like, he keeps me in line. He reels me in whenever I'm like the creative in our relationship. So we've worked together pretty much our entire life. What are you doing? Are you eating bugs? Don't eat bugs. So we've worked together pretty much our entire life. We owned a clothing brand together, like a graphic t-shirt line. Yeah, like we've always kind of had these like little businesses that we've just loved. Like I wanted to create like some, like I was super into like vinyl toys, and like those of you that are Disney fans, I don't know if you guys know what vinyl nations are, but I collect those too, and like just all of this like nerd stuff. So I wanted to create like a line of vinyl toys. I don't even know if anybody even understands what the heck that is, but I've always loved creating, and he's always been like the business mind, and we've always worked together, but he always needs to reel me in because I'll be like, we could do this, and I could open up a website, and then I could do a blog, and then I could have an Etsy store for my Mickey ears. And he's like, whoa, cowgirl, like reel it on in. And that's what I mean by keeps me in line, because he's like the business visionary and I'm like the ping, ping, ping with all these ideas. And I probably drive him crazy half the time, but we work well together. But it's after many years of like figuring out what works. And the biggest tip, and he would say this if he was here, the biggest tip I can give you is if you're working with your spouse on anything, to divide and conquer. So don't, if your spouse is going to take something on, I was going to say it smells like fire, but 2 of my candles burnt out. 2 of the little wicks burnt out. Has that ever happened to you guys in your house whenever like the candle burns out? You're like, the house is on fire. I have a really distinct sense of smell. And also someone asked me my biggest fear today. My biggest fear is fear of fire. Although I have walked on fire twice at Tony Robbins, I'm super nervous around fire and like flames, and I'm always scared. I was in 2 in a row. It happened twice in a row. I was in a house that like the house caught fire. It was extinguished, but like twice in a row in the same night. So it was kind of traumatic. Anyways, we were talking about working together. So what, Carl,
your little paws on the door are really annoying.
What Andre would say if he was here is to divide and conquer. And what we do is we each have our own tasks that were divided a long time ago, and he's really, really good at the analytical stuff. He's really good at like the Excel spreadsheets. He's really good at like typing stuff out and the big game plan of like tactically how we're going to take something on in terms of business. And I'm really good at like the creative stuff, like creating videos, and he's there to help. Like he definitely helps me film, but I'm like the one that edits. I edit the photos. I make things pretty basically, and I'm the face of the brand. And what we do is we divide and we conquer, and we don't ever criticize each other on our shit, ever. And if you're gonna work with someone that is either your family member or your spouse, you have to put them first above the career. So that means respect. And if he chooses to do something a certain way, I need to respect and honor that that's probably the best way that he sees to do it. And just because I would have done it differently doesn't make it better. And to wrap your head around that is not easy, especially when you're like a control freak and a perfectionist like I used to be. And I still kind of am, but I've learned that when he does something, if I just trust and believe and let him have that creative ability, we end up doing way better than we would have if I would have tried to like meddle in and help. And also it eliminates all fighting and any waste of time. It just makes for a stronger partnership. And so if you're trying to build a business and you want your spouse's involvement, or even if you're trying to like work out and you want your spouse to like eat healthy with you and eat clean, that's one of the biggest reasons why people fail in getting healthy and fit. Their spouse or the person closest to them just doesn't believe in it. And you need to involve them, but you need to involve them in a way that they're comfortable with it and that you're asking for their support basically in like a loving way, and you don't criticize ever. And so what I did whenever I first started working out at home, Andre was like a huge gym rat. Like he would go to the gym for like 2.5 hours. He would drink his like big dog protein shake with like his egg whites and like he used to drink homogenized milk in his, like it was disgusting when I started dating him, but he was like a total like meathead, and he would just like lift a ton of weights and do all of that stuff. And then I was like, I want to do insanity at home. And he was like, okay. And like, if the person like loves you too, you have to think about it that way. Like they want to support you, and you have to come at it from a way of, will you support me in this? Like I need your support. And so he did insanity with me every single day. I should share, when we do our Q&A, I'm going to share the first time we ever did insanity. There was so many swear words from me on my part, and I thought that I was dying. It's hilarious when he tells it. So he supported, and I asked him if he would be my first ever success story, and he was, and he stuck with it, and now that's what he does all the time. That's how he gets his fitness on. He works out at home with me. So, you know, just asking for their support and kind of going at goals together. And we notice, like, when one of us is so on our fitness game, how much more successful we are. So hopefully that is a little bit helpful. Hopefully that lets you guys into a little bit of my life. But I love these coffee talks. It's like a zoo in my backyard right now. There's like cats that don't belong to me, and squirrels and chipmunks, and there's a crazy dog trying to get to them. Carl doesn't realize that if he tried to take on a cat or a squirrel, he would probably lose. Ridiculous. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I definitely enjoyed our coffee talk. I love these chats outside. I'm going to be really sad when it starts to snow and I'm not going to be able to come out here and talk with you guys. I'll have to find another cozy spot in the house, probably by the fire. Now, if you guys have any other questions for me, drop them down below. We have a few more days left in our Not So Scary YouTube party, so make sure that you are subscribed. And if you like these Q&A type of chit-chat coffee talk videos, give this video a thumbs up so that I know what you thought about it. And if you didn't like it, I guess give it a thumbs down. I'm sorry. I will see you guys tomorrow for one of our last videos of the month. It's coming to an end and I am sad. Make sure that you've entered the giveaway to win the rose gold Beats wireless headphones. You guys, I got rose gold nails just so that I could take a pretty picture with the rose gold headphones for the giveaway. One lucky winner will win the pair of Beats. I will ship them out to you personally along with some other little goodies, and all that you need to do to win,
Carly, you're so annoying.
all you need to do to win is subscribe and make sure that you are the most engaged person on the channel. Just spread some love, comments on this video and on any previous videos that you check out. That's it. I just hand it to one of the most engaged people on my channel, and they have to be subscribed. Bonus points to the people that are following on Instagram and on Snapchat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye dudes, love you. Mwah.